welcome to my channel. What we're going to try to do here is do a battery change on this Durer watch. It's a very nice old watch. It's a friend of mine's, and I'm going to see if I can actually do this battery change. The first challenge I have actually is to get this thing open somehow so I can access the battery. It looks like it's got two screws, one in each lug. I'm not sure whether those screws will undo, so I can just pull this thing back, or whether I will have a harder challenge to get this thing apart. I was hoping to use this tool to put the watch in the middle like this and then hook it on one side and then hook it on the other side, but it doesn't work. It's not the right size. It's such a huge watch, it's difficult. But I do need to grip this watch to get a good turn on it because this is tight as hell. So this is pretty safe. It's riding on a plastic thing here, and I'm just holding the strap out of the way because I don't want to take the pins out on the strap. They're punch-out pins, and I recall last time I changed the battery in this watch, I just did it with the strap kind of out of the way. So I'll figure out how to hold this completely out of the way in a few seconds as soon as I remove this the case here. There we go. There's a nasty little battery in there, and I recall this was also a little bit of a challenge to remove because you had to take the screw out there and then flip this out of the way and then put the new battery in. So let me get this out of the way here, and we'll see if we can do that. Alright, removing the screw 1000. Try to do this without blocking the view, but it's not easy. So I'm just going to reach in here with the screwdriver, very carefully see if I can remove this screw. I think this movement, it's not a bad movement, but this whole watch is a pain in the ass. I gotta tell my buddy that next time you need a battery change, call someone else. Yeah, because I remember doing this last time, and oh my god, it's just painful. You're going to need a smaller screwdriver here. I have a set of mini screwdrivers too that are usable or doable, but I was hoping I didn't have to resort to that, but I'm having a hard time getting my screwdriver in place here. There we go. I'm holding the top of my screwdriver with the other hand while I'm holding the strap out of the way. This is the painful part. Very careful here. And get my tweezers out here. I don't want to lose this screw either. It's ready to go. I may just leave it in there and push the battery out. Or not. There we go. This tab is kind of out of the way. This is a pain too. Now I don't know where the heck the screw went. I'll look for the screw and see if I have success. Alright, I can see the little bugger. It's on the side, but everything seems to be in the way, so the screw is right here. There we go. That's it. Rodico, man's best friend. I just pull this out here, and this is, what type of battery is this? This is a upside down battery is what it is. I think I'll just use Rodico to pull the battery out. There we go. Rodico is amazing. So let's just see if I can find another battery like this. In the meantime, I'm going to put a cloth in here. And this is a lint-free cloth, so the movement doesn't get hit by the strap. 399, 395. That's the previous battery that was in there. 395, 399. Same battery. It's not a Duracell, but I believe it's the same battery, so there's no issue here. I'm hoping and praying that this battery will work. Grab this, try to grab it without any fingers involved. Place that in there and just push it down like that. And it's this crazy tab, how to get this crazy tab in. This is the harder part. I might want to put some Rodico on that or something to get it down. But for now, I'll just put it in. Let me adjust my camera. I'm doing this now without doing it kind of blind a bit, but I got to make sure that these tabs are inside here. And if I could do this with two hands, it'd be much better, but this stupid strap is in the way all the time. So I'm sure it's going to pop out 20, 30 times before I get this done properly. Yeah, I can see it ready to pop on this side here. This is going to be frustrating. I remember last time doing this, it was very frustrating. I may just lay on some Rodico on the end here, because I can't control this while I'm holding this up with one hand. Mike, I'm going to friggin' kill you. It's a pain in the arse. For frack's sakes, you get it in this way and then it just wants to come out the other way. So just get a big blob of Rodico and see if that'll hold that in for me. So fundamentally, that's all I want it to do. Just hold that in place so I can use my other hand and perhaps another pair of tweezers to get that screw in. That's the trick. So that's there. That's good. And now I know this is not going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. So I'm going to put this screw inside this tab like that. Problem I have is I've got to hold this strap out of the way while I'm doing this. This is like hell. I'm such a brave guy to be recording all this, including my swearing and everything else. Come on, get in there. I think I did it. I think Rodico was the trick here. Now I just have to hope the battery works. Tighten that up. I think that's done. Now let me see if the watch is actually ticking, because it just took a licking, right? So it is. There's a little dial there and it's taken away. So I think we have some success. And we got movement there. Look at that. Stop. Stop. Reset. Fixed. So now I just have to put the back on. Let me get my gloves on for this. Alright, now I've got the back on here. Let me just slide that over like this. Slide that down. And I believe I can just rotate this, but again I got to keep my hands up. If I could use the ball it would be really good, but I can't. This watch is just painful. Alright, there we go. Now I've got to tighten that up with my So I'm going to mount this here. I did take the rodicle out, right? Alright, let's get this mounted up. So in doing this, I'm just making sure that these big, huge plastic thingamajobby doohickeys don't touch the buttons for the chronograph. Let me just turn this here. I want to tighten it up so it's relatively waterproof but not crazy tight. That should do right there. That's good enough. And let me have a look at this now. And there it is. And it is running. Let's just do another test on this. Turn on the chronograph function. Turn it off. Do a reset. Done. All right, Mike, your watch is done. So now I know the technique. See you in 2 years.